Matthew here from the Matthew's Bushcraft YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be showing you 10 survival hacks that you should know. What use could some dryer lint have? Well, dryer lint can be very useful because it's flammable. Look at that. And it stays lit for a decent time too. Now you might already be used to the figure 8 hank for coiling up small amounts, but what about long amounts? Let's say 50 to 100 feet. That can't fit on your hand all the way. Well, there's an easy fix for that. First, what you do is in between your middle finger and index finger, pinch the working end, and then take it around your elbow and then up your arm, just like that, and then wrap it around a whole bunch of times. And once you get to about this point, you want to grab all the coils, take it off. You want to make sure this end is not with all your coils. Then what we want to do is fold your coil in half, and then the remainder of your rope, you just wrap it around the entire thing, the whole coil. And that is how you neatly coil 50 foot plus of rope. Let's say the next time you want to use your rope, and when you undo it, you want to tie a loop knot, but you're not very good at tying a bowline knot. So here's an easy fix to that. First, what you do is you want to take your working end, hold it just like this, and have your working end standing together like this. What you want to do is take these two segments together and act it as one working end. You take your one working end, wrap it around like this, like you'd be tying a regular figure 8 knot, and you take your loop here, your working end loop that you have, and make it go through the top hole of your 8, and then you got a loop knot, a figure 8 loop knot to be exact, and it is a very strong knot, good for tying ridge lines. Now you got an easy to make loop knot without having to know how to tie a bowline knot. Oh, I'm done tarp camping. It's gonna be a big pain to put this back in that small bag, isn't it? No, it isn't. And here's why. First, what you want to do to properly fold this thing is you want to grab the middle of both of the sides. Then you bring the sides together like this. Then try to make the sides evenly folded. Then what you want to do is you want to search for the very middle of the tarp. Some tarps have a tile point in the very middle. Okay, I found it. It's right here. Now what you want to do is you want to pull it out. Just like that. Lay it down again. And do the same thing. When it's small enough, what you want to do is you want to fold it down as much as possible. Not too bad. Now, you may still have a little bit of trouble doing it, even with this technique, and it probably will take some practice to master it, but after you've learned it and done it for a bit, works like a charm. Have a whistle on a survival bracelet, huh? If you're lost in the woods, don't just go, no. That's not how you do it. The way to get rescued with this thing is like that. If you do it 3 times, it's signaling for rescue. So if you just go and the whistle like that, or just blowing in it the entire time, that's not how you do it. You go like that. Navigating with the compass isn't actually all that hard. As long as you know that the red arrow always points towards magnetic north, you can know what the magnetic directions are. the red needle is pointing this way, which means that north is somewhere around this way. It ain't exact because the magnetic North Pole, so magnetic north is this way. So, to make the compass rings accurate, what we can do is we can turn this around, and this is for mostly base plate compasses. We could turn it around to where the little arrow box is containing the red arrow. So now, this is actually accurate. North is this way. Oops. Magnetic north is this way. Magnetic south is this way. East, west, you know it. A rule of thumb for navigation is never eat soggy waffles. And if you're all like, I already know that, then here's another tip. Keep metal things away from the compass, or else it'll mess up the navigation. See? Here is this knife. It's messing up the navigation. See, it's going back. Metal on it. It's messed up. Metal away from it. Perfectly fine. We're going to tie our ridge line. And for that, we're first going to need to tie a bowline knot. Now I've tied my bowline knot. And if you want to learn how to tie this knot, I'll put a link in the description below of one of my videos where I teach you how to tie this knot. Now what we want to do is we want to go on the around the left side of the tree. Now what we do is we take the remainder of our paracord and make it go through the loop of the bowline knot. Now we have a second loop. Then we take a stick, make it go through that second loop, and we pull away from the tree. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure the stick goes up and down on a line like that, and while we're holding it down on the tree like that, what we're going to do is we're going to yank and pull as hard as we can away on the left side of the stick. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the right side of it and pull on the right side and yank it. And then back to the left side, yank and pull, and now it'll stay there tight, and now we can work on our knot at the other tree. Now what you do is you take your other end and you make it go around the left side of the other tree, and you pull very tight. Then what you do is you take your working end and make it go over the stain end and under it, and then pull very tight. This is where you want to keep the most amount of tension on the ridge line. Now what we do is we make a U shape right here. Then we take our tag end and make it go through that U shape, and we pull it away from the tree. Trash bags, they can be emergency wind blocker, and they can even act as an emergency poncho, and it could be used for making shelters depending on how much you have. I have multiple of these in my survival kit just in case, and it's very good. I don't think you want to be in a situation, a survival situation, where you wish you had one of these. Now I'm telling you, if you buy one of these yourself and build it up yourself, then I promise you that you will not regret it. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope everything that you learned today was valuable. Hope to see you next time. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on the Matthew's Bushcraft YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.